let's talk about the wedge theory at the plate. So point one, starting position, right? Our catcher, we know, is going to go forward to the front of the plate. Our plate umpire is going to stay in this spot that he started the play, right behind where the catcher was. That puts us in a good distance relative to where he is. We're not going to react to that movement forward. We know that movement is going to happen, right? That movement takes him into his starting position. I'm in my starting position. You can see it's still that comfortable 6 to 8 feet away from the base, which is what you can really employ at any of the bases, and maybe even slightly closer at first and third. He goes straight forward, we go straight forward, because now we know that as he receives the ball and starts to come back to the play, we can move into the play like this, right? And if it continues to become a more severe swipe tag, he continues to reach, we continue to move. He takes another step, we take another step. And just like I showed the one group at first base yesterday, some of these plays turn into a circle, a chase. And if he's chasing the runner, we're going to chase the catcher, and we're going to stay right off of his inside hip. All right, let's do another example. He's going to move. This is the one that really can get you if you're not following the steps of the system. So if he goes into foul territory on the left side, okay, and if we have assumed a starting position here or assumed an adjustment and we started to go this way, this is the one that gets you in trouble, because now look how far away we are from him and from our intended position, which would really be right here, moving with him. Because now we're going to let him take us back to the play, which we don't know if it's going to be a slap tag in front of the guy. Give me a runner here. If he's going to slap it in front of him, and then this becomes a really good spot, looking at it right here. Or if the runner's going to try to avoid the tag, and now it becomes a more severe swipe tag, which can continue to develop, and then I can continue to adjust to, right? So it's really hard because you've been taught to assume a play is going to assume a certain type of play. And most of those types of plays in levels below professional baseball, and really including professional baseball now because of the collision rules, are swipe tags, because you can't have contact, which means that you're going to have a runner who is bowing out to avoid that contact. And so when you go here, a lot of times this ends up working out for you. But like Chris was talking about yesterday, those are the 95% plays. Those are the plays that anybody can get right. What we're trying to teach is for those 5% plays that develop in a way that you need to put yourself in a position to be able to react to them. And using this, applying these techniques is going to do that for you. So starting position, we move with him. We don't overreact outside of his body. So let's show another overreaction. He goes foul, that same spot again. He goes foul. The overreaction here, right there is good. The overreaction here would be to go outside of his body, this way, right? There's nothing for us out here, because we know if the catcher is on this side of the play or the plate, the play and the runner is going to be on that side. The runner's not going to run into him. He's going to run away from him. And so if we take ourselves to the opposite side of his body, now we've put ourselves in a spot where it's possible that we're going to get obstructed looking through that tag. Now, here's the other mistake, okay? So let's say you did the first part wrong. Right there's good, where you guys were. Here's the other mistake. If I've adjusted this way, now there's the possibility of me crossing the other plane of this play, which is the runner's body, okay? So if we have Jim coming in and there's become some sort of reaching tag and I've put myself over here, now I've gone outside of the runner's body. And like John talks about, you've got to be in the window where the two things are going to come together, okay? This is outside of that window. On the other side of Mike is outside of that window. We can see that right in this area is inside of that window where we're going to see the two things come together. Infield throw, short throw, closer is better, okay? Get comfortable with stepping forward into those plays, because we know that we're not going to have a lot of time. We have the time that the ball leaves the infielder's hand till it gets to his mitt to adjust, to make a meaningful adjustment, and then we can follow with him as he reaches for the tag. But we need to improve the impact of our adjustment, and the only way we can do that is by getting closer.